Focus to the SA Sports Awards. They're the premier sports awards in the country. They'll be taking place next Sunday at the Sun City Super Bowl. There's 17 categories that award the people who make sport work in the country. Now, to chat more about the awards, we have the chairperson of the judging panel, Zondi, in studio. It's good to be having you on the show this morning. Let's just speak a little bit about the nomination process and how the nominees are actually presented to the public.
No, thanks very much, and good morning to the listeners. The nominations, when we start to nominate federations, franchises, professional league clubs, and unions, those are the people that nominate in different categories. As you say, we've got about 17 categories, but there are other categories that are ministers' categories. He uses discretion to give those awards. After that, the team or our panel, we then sit down and make sure that we shortlist in each and every category. But it's not an easy process because we need to debate each and each athlete and make sure that we get the best of the best. So we nominate and then we shortlist three nominees in each category, and then those nominees we then give them to the. In fact, before even we nominate the auditors, after the teams and the federations have nominated, that information goes to the auditors, and then the auditors will then give us that information, and then we'll sit as a panel and make sure that we shortlist for each category. And then after that, the minister will then announce the nominees, all those who've been shortlisted in all categories.
Now, I had the privilege of being part of that judging panel, so I know that it's a very rigorous, a very democratic process that actually takes place in order to just get those three nominees. But then there's also one category, and that's the Sports Star of the Year. Just tell the viewers a little bit about this category and how they can also get involved.
Well, that's another responsibility of our panel in terms of making sure that we get 5 nominees for Sports Star of the Year, which is not an easy thing also. If you remember very well, we took almost the whole day discussing that and making sure that we give the good product. We have shortlisted 5 nominees for the Sports Star of the Year. What's going to happen now, people must now vote, and that's why I'm here maybe also to encourage people. They must vote in numbers because it's not us, the panel, who are voting, it's the public. They must tell us who's the best Sports Star of the Year. And then the winner of that category gets R1 million, which will be shared with a charity organization of his choice, of her choice, plus a BMW. But also the participant, people who are voting, there's an opportunity for the winner there, or a person who can vote and identify the best Sports Star of the Year, and then that person will win a 1 Series BMW. So we are encouraging everybody to vote and make sure that this process is transparent, because if they don't vote, then we get little numbers and some of us won't be happy. So we're encouraging everybody to vote. In fact, you know, South Africans I find ourselves too serious all the time. And this is an opportunity to be excited, you know, to vote, to discuss about these Sports Star of the nominations.
I suppose that's the thing, is that we need to get excited. These are the people that make us excited week in and week out with their great performances. And now it's our opportunity to say, hey, I think that Hashim Amla deserves it, or I think Mapaseka deserves it. Just tell us who our 5 nominees in that Sports Star of the Year category are and how people can vote.
And now we've got 5. It's Hashim Amla, and then we have Itumeleng Khune, we have Mapaseka Makanya, we have Shatley Claude, we have Lucas Sithole. So people can vote online. They can use SMS or they can use SASCOC website to vote for their choice of Sports Star of the Year. And that's why we say people must vote, because this is an opportunity, and this is another way of encouraging our athletes in the country and our kids to say, you play sport, then there are benefits. Yeah. So that's the only way that the minister and the country can thank our athletes, by making sure that every year they give them something to encourage other kids to participate in different sporting codes.
Absolutely. The award winners are so much more than just a sportswoman or sportsman of the year or sports star. They become role models that are to inspire the next generation of sporting stars to ensure that the great sporting legacy in South Africa continues as we have enjoyed it over the past couple of years. Chairperson of our judging panel, Zondi, thank you very much for joining us here on Morning Live.
No, thanks very much. But let's keep on voting. Let's keep on encouraging people to vote. Let's ask your colleagues, SABC, radio stations, to make sure that they talk about this thing. I mean, this morning I was listening to Morning Live. They are talking about the coming game of Orlando Pirates, how Orlando Pirates supporters are posting that they're going to get a second star. So they must also talk about these awards so that they encourage people and we keep people on the loop in terms of making sure that they don't forget that they must vote every day. And an opportunity of winning a 1 series, a BMW is there for any person who will get it, who will get the nominees right.
But I see you also supporting Pirates with your black shirt. Why?
No, I'm supporting Banyana Banyana. But for this time, I'm supporting Orlando Pirates because they are representing our country.
Lovely stuff. Thank you very much. That's Zondi, who is the chairperson of the SA Sports Awards judging panel. Let's bring you